In today's session, we are here to discuss about the meaning of money and its functions. Students, we know that we have four economic activities: production, distribution, exchange, and consumption. So, in order to make an act of consumption possible, what we need to have, we need to have an exchange of things, right? So, it means before I am going to consume, I need to have an exchange from a buyer and a seller. So what this exchange means? Exchange means when two parties are going to have a transaction, an economic transaction. And this economic transaction is possible in two ways. What are those two ways? A trading is possible in two ways. What are those two ways? Either you can have exchange in the form of kind only, or we can have in the form of cash. So these are the two type of exchanges possible. Before cash, what is this cash and what is this kind? As per their names, we are going to have two type of system through which goods can be exchanged with each other. This kind is known as a barter system, or it is to be called as a CC economy. And when we are going to have exchange in the form of money, that is in the form of cash, that is to be taken as a monetary economy. What it is to be taken as? It is to be taken as an monetary economy. So we are having two type of systems through which exchange can be made possible. One is in the form of kind, the other is in the form of cash. When I am going to have in kind, it is to be called as an CC economy, and when I am going to have in the form of cash, it is to be called as monetary economy. And now today we are going to discuss in detail about barter system. Students, if today we are going to make exchange in the form of paper money, so this paper money was not being introduced it was not being introduced immediately. It was being introduced gradually and eventually after facing so many difficulties for other type of systems of exchange. Like from the starting, historically, what we were having barter system. It was having certain difficulties, so to overcome, we had metallic money, we have animal money, we have so many types of stages of money. But finally, after overcoming all those challenges, we have accepted money as a most common medium of exchange. But before we are going to discuss money as a medium of exchange and its meaning, we are here to discuss about barter system and CC economy and its difficulties. What do we mean by barter system? Barter system means nothing. Barter system means that type of economy where commodities are being exchanged for commodities. There is no money, there is nothing. There are only goods which are to be exchanged with one another. Let's take, there are two parties. One party is X and the other party is Y. Y is in need of the thing which is being made by X, right? So what X is here to offer, he will give it to Y, and Y, what he is having, he will give it to X. That is Y, and this is the way exchange will be possible. What X party has to offer, they will give it to Y, and Y in return is not going to make a payment in the form of cash. Y also will make payment in the form of a good which he has to offer. So what is a CC economy? CC economy is that economy where goods are being exchanged with goods only. But this system was being suffered with so many difficulties, and it was having a major problem to continue with this kind of barter system. So what were those difficulties? We are here to discuss those difficulties today. We have got, first difficulty is lack of double coincidence of wants. Now, what is this double coincidence of wants? We need to understand this question clearly, because sometimes a question based upon this term only can come. So, you can explain this with the help of an example, right? So, double coincidence of wants means simultaneous fulfillment of mutual wants. What do we mean? Simultaneous fulfillment of mutual wants. Or what is the other name of this? It is to be called as a reciprocal demand. What it is to be called as? Reciprocal demand. I will just explain it to with the help of an example. You know, historically, we were having closed economy. Things were being carried out in that area only. Nobody was supposed to move out and nobody was supposed to step in. So the local people are here only to satisfy their each other wants, and society was being divided into different sections as per their occupation. Like we were having a barber, cobbler, goldsmith, farmer, like this. And let's take that I am a farmer and you are a barber. Okay, so this farmer is in need of a haircut. So who is capable to satisfy his need? I know that he has to go to a barber to get his wants satisfied. But here is the twist. Barber will be get ready to give a haircut to farmer only if barber is in need of wheat, pulses or rice, which farmer is here to offer. This is to be called as simultaneous fulfillment of mutual wants, that we both the parties are capable to satisfy each other's want. Only then exchange will take place, otherwise exchange will not take place. This is called as double coincidence of wants, that what you need to have I am here to offer, and what I need to have you are here to offer. So this is double coincidence of wants. But in case of barter system, if I am here to tell you that it was difficult or it was impossible, no, it was not impossible. Yes, it was difficult, it was a time consuming, because at the time of emergency it was really difficult to find out a person who is capable to satisfy your want as well as you are capable to satisfy his want. So this was the major difficulty of barter system, lack of double coincidence of wants. The another major difficulty was there was no standard units, right? Now at present you all know that you have got notes of all the denominations. You have 5 rupee note, 10 rupee note, 20 rupees note, 2000 rupees note. And you also know that if you are here to buy a good, you are going to buy a 1 piece, you are going to buy a 1 liter of milk, you are going to buy a 250 grams of onion. So there are the units, okay? In barter system, in barter economy, we were not having these units. It was just a work, it was just a system which was based upon approximation. In approximation only I was going to carry on कि yes, I am going to do work like this, you are capable to satisfy mine, I will able to satisfy yours in approximation, in estimation only कि I will give you this much and you give me this much only. So this was another difficulty of barter system. After this, the third difficulty was lack of divisibility. What it was? Lack of divisibility. What does it mean? That it was not possible to divide the goods. And very traditional, very conventional example related to this is of a sheep and a horse. Like earlier, you know, in history you read that we were having assets in the form of animals only. So if I need to make an exchange of a horse with the sheep, then it has to be given as a 1:1 ratio only. It was not possible for me to chop a horse into 2 parts and then I am going to have an exchange with the sheep. No, 1 horse is equal to 1 sheep. So divisibility was not possible in case of barter system. Things were to be carried out like this only. Another major difficulty of barter system was lack of contractual, or you are here to say future payments. Future payments, or we are here to call it as a deferred payments. Now what is this deferred payments? Deferred payments means we are going to have payments in future. Payments in future means when we are not going to have payments to be made at present. So what will I do? I am just going to have payments in future. So these future payments is to be taken as a contractual payments also. What it is to be taken as a contractual payments. How it is possible? Okay, I am saying that I am in need of apples at present. Okay, so please you are in need of a wheat and I am in need of apples. Wheat is ready. So wheat and apple is to be exchanged, right? Wheat I have given, but a person who was supposed to give me an apple, He said they are not ready. You give me wheat as it is. I will give you apple after 6 months because they are not ready as it is. Okay, I trust on his words. But what did I get? Because there was no storage facility, I am not having banking, no downs, nothing, no warehousing. So the apples, the quality of apples which I will get after a period of 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, they may not be in a good quality. They may be rotten, they may be totally not capable to be used, right? So in case of barter system, if I was here to make any kind of exchange, it was to be done on the spot only. It was not possible have to make it on the basis of future. No future transaction is possible. It is to be done on the basis of present only. That whatever is to be done, it is to be done in present only. Last difficulty of barter system was transfer. It was not possible for me to get the things transferred from one place to another. One place to another means, because I told you ki we were having a closed economy and I was not having any storage value, I was not having any godowns, I was not having any warehousing, no transportation. So it's not possible to get the things transferred from one place to another. So these were all the 5 major difficulties of barter system. The first one was lack of double coincidence of wants. Then there was divisibility, storing of wealth, because we were not having that. Then a measure of value, lack of unit of value. And last, it was a standard of deferred payments. I hope it's clear. Please take care.